Philippines this morning. We're on XSplit this morning because I can't get YouTube to work for me. Having a little hard time for me to go on this morning. Hello, hello, hello. What's wrong with my hair? This is Tom.
Ruth.
From Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. It's okay. We'll just let it go. I'll let everybody say, hey, Tom, what happened to your hair? So good morning. Am I online? Number one. And can you see me?
Check.
Can you see me?
Now.
Sorry about it. The background and okay, good. We are online. Yeah, I don't know. No matter what I tried to do, no matter what I did, it would not let me on. And no matter what thing I was trying to do, it would not let me on. So good morning. I can't see anybody this morning, so we have 7 on this morning. So welcome. I'll wait till Ruth gets the phone back. So we're on wireless connectivity this morning because we couldn't get the LAN to work.
It's not working.
What in the world? I tell you, you have to develop patience to be able to bounce. But you know what? Number one thing. First things first. The first thing I have is my coffee, so it's all okay.
Where is the? Yeah. Let me check.
So good morning. Sorry, we're getting the stream up and running this morning. It was that picture right there, darling.
Hmm?
There you go. She's on. I'm trying to get on this morning.
My internet here is roll.
Just go on Ymail. Let's see if we can get it to work.
Loading. Judy.
Okay.
Judy there. Thank you for the super chat.
Yes, thank you, Judy. Good morning, Judy. Thank you for the super chat this morning. Okay.
Mr. B.
Mr. B, good morning. Scoot. Howdy, Scoot.
World Bike
Boat Party. Good morning. Brother Christopher, how you doing? Judy Fisher, Steve, Fodder, Birmingham. How you doing, Steve? Good to see you. Good to see you. Brother Christopher, World Bike, Starbucks. John. Steve Fodder. John and Maria, good morning. Welcome. Ogre. You push that bike down the hill and it goes. Ogre teasing me. Where does it go? 20 kilometer? That bike, I don't know. Its speedometer says 35, but it seemed like I'm going awful slow. It's amazing when you're on a bike sometimes.
Kevin Nash.
Morning, Kevin Nash. Good morning.
He's searching for the bike.
Yeah, he's searching for bikes now.
JGBK.
Good morning, JG. I understand you're going to do a walk today, huh?
What is that? Welcome for the program.
Do it one more time, honey. Do it one more time.
Welcome to the program. I don't know.
I love it. Hold on. Let me close my... It sounds like JG. So.
Welcome back to the program.
Yeah, you sound good. No worries there. Steve Fodder, Mount Buddha. Huh?
Kilometer per hour.
Yeah. Oh, it equals 21. Okay. Is that what it is? So, okay, we are crawling. it tops at 21 mile an hour. Yeah. I didn't realize that. I did not realize that. So, yeah, it tops out at 20 mile an hour. Oh, thank you, Judy, for the glasses. I had to borrow a pair this morning. Couldn't find my glasses. I guess I sat on them again. So, good morning, everybody. Huh?
It's all about dog show. Watching from Los Angeles.
Oh, hello, Los Angeles. It's all about the dog show. How you doing?
Well, good morning, Ruth.
Good morning. Oh boy, Ruth is in goofy mood again. Yeah, she is. She is. Yeah, she's.
Welcome back to the program.
Welcome back.
That's JJ's favorite.
Yeah, I see. Trikes built in Manila might need registered. Yeah. What it is? It's light duty bikes. No, it's what is it, honey? What'd they say? Gas, number one, and no motor. Then the only way we get out away from registering it. I'm not saying we went down there. They said we don't have registration.
Yeah,
it's a bike. It's a bike.
We went to the LTO office here, but we are not generalized because it's different LTO here and over there.
Yeah.
So we went there and we wants to register, then they said we cannot register that one because that's not gas, and it belongs to like vehicles like bike.
Yeah, like bike. Yeah, yeah. And well, I would register. I'd gladly pay whatever it needs to be to get it to the standard, But they said don't need it. Now, LTL, when you go through a checkpoint, they ask you, what is that? What is that? We want to see that. And a lot of times it's just a situation where they've never seen one before. And they want to see, well, where's your plate? You don't have it's not registered. They said, well, it's a light duty bike. It's a bicycle. And then they realize, yeah, you're right. There's no motor on it. You can be pedaling it there.
Good morning, Tom and Ruth, watching from Cebu.
Hey, Primo, well, good morning. Thank you for coming on. Cebu, good morning. How is everything? Hope you're doing well today. Ogre, I could not get on my laptop, my LAN. I could not get on YouTube this morning, no matter how much I tried. So now we're doing this from a product called XSplit. So this is the only thing. Wi-Fi. No LAN. It's Wi-Fi. I could not get the LAN to work at all if my life depended on it.
I'm missing. It's get with the program.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Get with the program. Oh, okay. Get it.
Okay, baby. I'll try it one time. All right, Scoot, tell me if this is good. Get with the program. This is JGBK live in Brooklyn, New York. Yeah.
Ew, though.
Ew, yes, horrible. Yeah.
I know. So
JG does sound better. I can't wait to see him walk across Brooklyn Bridge.
Marian Mindinao say hi to Christopher Judy. Good.
Hi, John Maria. Good morning. How you doing, my good friends? Thank you for coming on. Bill Pratt. Good morning, Mr. Bill Pratt.
Has Ruth been sneaking some of beverage she got from the snail? Ala, I forgot to buy yesterday. And Dad.
Yeah.
I will be back to town.
She going back to town.
Yeah, because I have 2 things yesterday that I did not finish because it's heavy rain.
Yeah.
Because I'm a late afternoon.
The problem with Ruth is this. Here, she has a problem. She already admits it. She does not like to go in the morning on anything. She loves to do it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon when it closes at 4:20 and go at the latest moment. Well, afternoon showers, always. I told her at 2 o'clock, you better go. Well, she got stuck. And an hour and a half later of the rain, and she gets home. So she gets home late. I'm an early bird, man. Give me at 6 in the morning, go do it.
So sorry, Brother Tam, but the bike has to have more.
I know. But you know what? I agree with you. I thought the same thing. I need a motor, man, so I can go 70, I can go 60, I can go 40. And but I realized I don't need it here. I needed it in U.S. Here I don't need it. Because going up the mountain grades is a problem on that little bike.
Giving pedals. Yeah, Mr. B. Just watch a video on BIR requiring foreigners to give the bill tax there. Have been working in the Philippines 181 days, plus YouTuber are considered as working as the monetized content is made here. By the way, the DTI clarified that the other night news about who will be the ones to pay taxes on online sellers like that, because that like selling clothes online, that's part of online selling, right? On Facebook like that. But it clarifies that only a person or a seller has 100,000 per year will be eligible to file taxes for that one.
So it's $2,000 a year. So if you make over $2,000 a year, you need to file some type of paperwork.
That's what they said on the TV.
That's what they said. But
because all the small sellers like on Facebook, they're selling clothes like 50 peso like that. Then they said that how we can file taxes on it, and it's not really enough to sustain our small business, and we will file taxes. Then they clarify it that only as online seller has 100,000 per year.
But common sense tells you if they need to get an ITIN, okay. if you need to get which Ruth has IT in it anyway. So if it's a situation where you need to file tax, okay, no worries. That's not something that it's like YouTube. Realistically, it doesn't make a lot of people that much money. I mean, I think Steve Montelli and I were talking. I think he made $100 last month, and including my super chat, it's not that much. So it's okay. No Jude. Hey, Bill Pruitt. Yeah. So because if you're filing the tax, it's not like I was telling Scoot that one time. People think, oh, they make so much money. You really don't. You make a quarter a video, $1 a video, $3 a video, $5 a video, if you're lucky, in 60 days. It's like the same thing. If you get up, even if you have 10,000 views of video, it's still tough because it's about content. How many times they click the ad? Did they stay on? Did they stay longer than 30 seconds? Get this. I looked at mine. My average people viewing my videos runs anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Some are 12 minutes on the average. So my watch time is about 8 to 10 minutes, 12 minutes. Some get 1 to 2, 3 minutes. Well, if they're only watching that, the value of that, you just get less and less. So it makes it tougher.
Is sleepy.
Hello, Mr. Mitch. How you doing this morning?
Good to Sabi is here also.
Which one are you on? Which one are you on? Okay. Got too many. I don't want to lose live streams. But that is. But if we need, which we already have one. But if we need to follow and pay for it,
over here. I will watch the new family here.
Okay. So you have it on Ymail here. So okay. Bill Pruitt, no Jude's. Let's see. Goofy when she's tired. Yeah. Looking at bike on Lazada, one thing I worry about is say COD is not available. Oh, wow. What I did was it was really funny for me. I bought one COD and one by credit card. The COD got here quicker.
Yeah. Then the
COD got here quicker, and the other one got here, which I already paid for. It took about an extra 10 days.
Charlie James, good morning, Tom and Ruth.
Good morning, Charlie. How you doing this morning? Lazada. All this morning is nice, good weather and everything. Yeah, this morning is a good morning. We had a great. It's actually been a really wonderful day for us this morning. Woke up and it rained all last night, and so it's actually cooler out there this morning, but it's wet.
British expat here.
British expat. Good morning, sir. How you doing this morning? JG doesn't seem tired to me. He's a bit hyper. Yep. Just wait when he jumps over that platform to get on the Brooklyn Bridge to walk. And he's going to be walking on that bridge today. Land trouble. Call your provider. Could be anything from down cable to blown server on a switch. I will call them. They're so used to me calling them and messaging them. It's really tough to keep up with. Hello, Tom and Ruth. Good morning. Launching another 60 SpaceX Starlink satellites tomorrow. I have to report the launch pad at 3:30 a.m. Let's see. Good morning, Mr. Mitch. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. You know, I saw I forget how many is 50,000 satellites he's going to launch. 50,000. Am I right with that? I read that. 50,000. Is that correct? So, Mr. Mitch, how you doing? Thank you so much, Mr. Mitch, for getting me my driver's license. You know, thank you so much for that. Hello, British expat. How you doing, my good friend? Thank you for coming on. God bless her. Get her ready for bed. Okay, see you later, Mr. Mitch. Yeah, I understand. There's a lot many nights I used to go to bed at 8:30, and I was really tired. Thank you again for the super chat, my good friend. JG might thinks it's going to be a fun stream with Ruth tonight. Exactly. Makado Hussaby, good morning, sir. How you doing this morning? Welcome on our live streaming. It has a motor, brother Tom, an electric motor. Yeah, it's actually, it has an electric small motor, but they don't. I tell you what they call it is carbon. If it's not producing carbon, it does not put fuel in it. Is how the classification. I think he said to me, if you don't add fuel, like gasoline and or kerosene and or I guess water would be a fuel. I don't know. But if you don't add, doesn't have a motor that is mechanized. This just has a small You know, the motor on that thing is only this big. It's just a small general. I guess what is that? A DC? Go to the Brooklyn Bridge video. Yeah, there you go. Footprints are police evidence, JG. Good morning, Charty. Great stream, JG. I spent a lot of enjoyment. I didn't get tired from all the walking. My legs are hurting. Oh, you did it today? I thought it was at 11 o'clock today. So you did it last night? I'm thinking about the guys who teach online. I have no work permit. Can you get an ITN? Yes, you can. Teachers can charge $20 an hour. You need a work permit to teach online. You do need one. Most of the time, the company furnishes a work permit. The company you work for. And a lot of times, the company you work for is paying the taxes for you. It depends on the company. The company I looked into for a friend of mine was out of Japan to teach English, and they paid all the permits, and they paid all the taxes and things like that. It just came out. They did not do a 1099 for him. It was a pay with taxes taken out to the government here. Now that was his only. Does not mean all. In fact, some of them just pay a 1099 flat rate fee and saves all the hassle. But I agree with you. Are you burnt? Why am I seeing videos about having two YouTube tax earnings? What they're doing is they're charging a tax on the earnings that YouTubers, or they say YouTubers, anybody doing business online. A lady selling on Facebook, selling clothes or okay, or selling jams and jellies. Anybody doing business online. And some of the vloggers have said, okay, YouTube, look out. They're going to slam you. Look out. Well, it's not like that. It's called it came out June 10th of this year. It's called, I forget what it was, a 2020 form. And basically it's a 2-page form saying, listen, if you have, and you're selling stuff online, and you need to have something selling online, you need to have an ITIN and pay your taxes. And anybody that does that, well, what they did, they're coming out with a new addendum to it and stating that anybody that makes under a certain amount of money will not have to file because they're under the guidelines. Now, but people that on YouTube, supposedly, if I'm making money, even though 90% of my money comes outside the Philippines, there is not one person that ever gives me money that's here that I'm aware of. Maybe they're here that they give me money. I'll have to pay taxes on all of it, supposedly. But there is a new addendum coming on that, and I'll wait to see what that says. I don't really know what that is. Mark King, good morning, sir. How you doing, Mr. Mark? Welcome. How is everybody? How's my internet today? On and off. I'm looking at it up here. I can see the bit rates and the frame drops. It's okay. Footing and adventuring. Hi, Tom from New York. How you doing, Footing? Thank you for coming on. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. You were there in the beginning as well. Then you went to bed. It was a night time for you, morning for us. Oh, yeah. I've been drinking snail juice. Hello, Mark King. Hey, Savage. Rick Tunget. Oh, man, it's good to see you, too. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome on our stream today. Rick, nice to see you. JG, Rick Tunget. Meant to say great. Tight shoes hurt feet. Hurt the feet. Tight shoes do hurt the feet. JG has probably one of the nicest shoes I've ever seen in my life and the cleanest shoes I've ever seen in my life. I guarantee, I don't know what kind of shoes he wore. I bet he wore good tennis shoes. He has a great pair of tennis shoes. Don't forget the thumbs up, guys. Mr. Dapper, yeah, Mr. Dapper, Davo Don. How you doing, Davo Don? Welcome. Mr. B is saying freelance teachers here work on a tourist. Oh, I see. Okay. Which technically illegal. No work permit or no TIN. They try to comply, they might get caught. Oh, I see what you're saying. Now. I got you. So, Mr. B, what you're saying is if they're working online and doing getting income from that income and they're on a tourist visa. I see what you're saying now. Okay. Racer, good morning. How you doing? Mr. Johnny, thank you for coming on, my good friend. Latest and greatest here in the Philippines. Cebu is going to be, it's going to change quarantine status if they hadn't already. I think they've already changed it this week. Carl Fleming, good morning, sir. How you doing this morning? Welcome on the live stream. Charles Huckstat, I like number 16. Awesome. Hello, Carl. How is everything? How's everything, guys? Welcome on our stream today. Ruth and I really had a time this morning getting on. It's the same old thing here. It's the same old thing. If I even looked at investing my time and efforts in trying to get my own ISP and get my own internet, but the costs are too high. But it's funny that because I have friends that have older equipment that they could help me with, but it'd be too costly. It's not worth it because line of sight, and it's line of sight problems here. It's like my guy was saying, line of sight, and then you got to have not only that, the frequency, and there's no guidelines when the frequency's here. So for example, if I open up a company today, you get some guy across the street over there, open up another company, and he could take my frequency away and it bottlenecks it. So there's only so much, I guess there's only so much room in that string and that frequency that they have available, you know, because how I understand it works, Ogre and Scott can tell me if I'm wrong, is that it's like AM, FM radio has this much frequency, or this much, I'm sorry. And then a microwave and antennas and cell phones have this much frequency. And then I think that's grouped into the internets and things like that. And then there's other frequencies for other things, whatever that may be. That's all I know. Cebu City Mayor is contemplating extending ECQ status in July. Yeah, in fact, in Davao, the ECQ, GCQ, the GCQ is going to be updated by the end of the month. I don't know if they're going to leave it. They may just leave it. And what I mean by that, they may leave the status as it is. They may upgrade it another 15 days. If it changes another 15 days, it's going to influence a lot. You still cannot get a bus to Davao. If you need to go to Davao, I can't even get there if I needed to go. I'd have to rent a car, but then there's criteria you have to meet. Is you know, you really need, if you needed to go there, you would have to really need to go. You'd have to rent a car and things like that. And so it'd be kind of tough to do that. Walmart leaving Chicago after being looted. Walmart is? I did not know that. Wow. I did not know that, Charles. Yeah, I did. I turned on the news just a little bit this morning. I may move to Bukidnon. LOL. Ken Daniel T, no worries, my friend. Come down here. You make a good asset for a lot of people to get on the online and stuff for sure. Charles Uxted, what do you get for having government getting bigger, Charles? Ron Bowden, good afternoon. Good morning, Ron Bowden. How you doing? How is Mr. Ronald?
Charles Uxted.
Yeah, Charles is here. Thank goodness I'm not in the U.S.
T.
Daniel T, no offense. It's okay, Daniel T. We don't take it as an offense. Ron Bowden. Racer, I'm hoping things will be open for my booth there in November. I hope they will too. I hope they're saying that, but nobody knows. I mean, I don't know. I only report what I hear and see. And I tried to make sure this legitimate, you know, but it's hard sometimes, you know. It really is. Racer, good morning, Charles. Brother Christopher. Tom, I sent you an email about HB mutation. It appeared 3 months ago, and now it's 70 new cases. It's not a good thing. Old virus antibodies don't work on the new, more infectious. Wow. Yeah, we've seen quite a bit of things that's happening overseas and things like that that Ruth and I was really upset about. It's amazing, right, honey? People getting sick, and it's just horrible. It's just horrible.
Hello, Racer.
Oh, Rick Tunget. Racer, yeah, saying hi. And debt's soaring. Debt is soaring. Yeah, debt is soaring. Hello.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat, Rick. Thank you, my good friend. And thank you for coming on. Mark King, I hope she is not for what she was declining on me. JG's live stream all day there. She was. Ruth was doing that. Daniel T, is fake news. Everything here are roses. Exactly. That's what everybody think.
Roses.
They think we have rose-colored glasses, but you know how that is. It's not that way. It's not that way. It's like anything else. I mean, it's we all know how it is out there. It's but people get tired of hearing the negativity. You know, seen enough of that on the news. So I sure in the heck am not going to be negative because that's not my nature to be negative anyway. Many deer eating my grass. All good in northern Wisconsin. Awesome, man. Good for you. They're eating your grass. That's good. Nice to hear. I finally figured out how to send a super chat, Rick Tungan. But thank you, Rick. Thank you so much, my good friend. You're going to tell me the debt is fake news too. I like coffee and I like tea. I like coffee and tea. I like coffee and tea. I like donuts. I like candy. I like gum.
Ice cream.
I like ice cream. R says.
Vanilla ice cream.
R likes ice cream. Tom, when we don't believe the Western. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, I missed Ron Balance. Ronald says, no more than most countries, Philippines run a deficit also. Of course they do. Daniel T. Tom, well, we don't believe Western. MSN problems are getting bigger, government's putting Band-Aid time after time. Yeah. Well, it's like,
What's that?
I don't know.
Bird.
It's a bird playing. If you have a stomach ache, you don't always tell your friend or your partner or your best friend, well, what's wrong with you? Well, I'm okay. Well, no, really, what's wrong? Well, wait, no, always don't tell everybody everything, And does everybody know everything about everybody? I don't know. I mean, you kind of know what I mean there. It's hard. You got to protect some people too. Mitch has access to a phone to talk on the aliens, but we don't share it. I have a lot to tell them. Mr. Mitch has connections everywhere. He is such a nice guy. Mr. Mitch is such a nice guy. He the other day he was talking to me and he says, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do this. And as he's there on the phone with me, somebody I guess came up to him and asked a question. He was so helpful. I'm going, man, you went out of your way to help me. He says, well, why not? I go, wow, good for you. Mitch has, yes. Daniel T, isn't any of us getting out of this world alive unless we're going to go up to the rapture? There you go. There you go. Oh, gee, I hope we don't start getting into political USA versus Philippines. Nah. Enter a final plea. Devil Don, but to be able to enter a final plea. Devil Don, did you get a haircut? Did you get a shave?
Shave your mustache?
I noticed you've been doing really good.
That get haircut.
Did you get your haircut? It's like you don't really realize that, but a haircut, well, even though mine is sticking up this morning, I didn't comb it correctly or something. I don't know what happened. It looked really good yesterday.
Yeah, and now it's like a bum.
A bum. Yeah, like a bum on a street, right? Going on the deck, counting deer. Oh, wow. That's cool when you go outside and count deer out in the yard. Honey.
Yeah, they are so cold.
So cold. All right, go turn off the fan, huh? Cold. Okay. 23 Celsius. Is that cold? I'm burning up.
Yes.
All right. Oh, dear. Devil Don, oh, dear. Reasons why I get more personal freedom here in the Philippines, contrast USA. I just comment, I love the Philippines. Gotta love the cheeseheads. Exactly.
Cheesehead. What's cheesehead?
Cheeseheads. Wisconsin, cheese. They make a lot of cheese up there and call them cheeseheads. It's a football team up there also. They call them cheeseheads. What is that up in the sky? It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Superman. It's JG flying over the Brooklyn Bridge. Hey, I bet you were like a gazelle walking over that bridge. And reason why I say that, reason why I say that is because, JG, you walk and run like a gazelle.
Who can run fast?
JG can when his phone is missing. When JG's phone's missing, he can run like a bullet. Yep, he can run like a bullet. Ford deer, if this is my window, be right back. Yeah. You have a rainstorm today. Amen. The Mr. B is saying, the guy who bought my U.S. house is the owner-operator truck driver. Didn't file any tax for 20 years. Decided to go legit. Now he owes $150K. Once you open that door, my point, illegal work deport. Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Mike T-Man in the house.
Mr. Mike T-Man, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Let me hold my cup like this. High five. How you see that? See that balancing there? Huh. Yeah, thank you so much, Miss. Thank you, Mike T-Man. And thank you, Rick Tunget, so much.
And Mama Judy.
Mama Judy, yes, thank you, Mama Judy. The guy who bought my U.S. house is a truck driver. You know what? I have a friend that hadn't paid taxes there in years. And I mean, it's been years. And it gets to the point to where he He tried to go legit also, and he ended up owing quite a bit of money. And so what he did, he just worked it out with the IRS. Ended up paying like, well, the debt was like $100,000 or something like that, and he ended up paying like a tenth of it. It was a lot less. It ended up paying like $4 or $5,000, but he negotiated. He had to had to hire a negotiator, not an attorney. It's actually what they call the IRS negotiator.
Maureen.
Good morning. Michelle and Ken, good morning. I'm good, just passionate as you are, Daniel T. We have many deer. They actually will come up right to you sometimes. We don't have any deer here, man. They don't live.
Oh, you saw deer.
They have them here, but I mean, they don't run around in the yard. We don't. They would not. Like, we have many dogs that run around.
If you have deer here, people will
eat.
It's fit.
And you know what? Last night I went outside. It rained. There were so many frogs burping and everything else out there. It sounded like a train coming through. It was so many, thousands and thousands, so loud outside coming. It was quiet, and I fell right to sleep. But this morning I went outside, man, they're still going 100 miles an hour. So I can do it through Zoom. I can go through Zoom. I can use XSplit and Zoom together and read the chat with YouTube. But I didn't set it up because it caught me off guard today, you know?
He's mad. I
was mad, man. I couldn't get online. I said, you're kidding me. I just paid the bill. Why can't I get online? So I'm just not passionate about what you give. I'm just crazy. They're coming to take me away. Ha, 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 ha. Rob Bowden. Hello, Maureen. I've spoken to a few American expats, Cebu, and they're looking to get out and fly back to you as soon as international airport report international flights. Daniel, there are quite a few people decided not that this area, this Philippines is not for them. And I do get those emails that people are wanting to leave. They're going back. They're going back. Some want to come here, and those guys are going back to the U.S. to live full time. There's quite a few. You'd be surprised. Not as if it's that horrible here or anything. Not as if they just find that they can't get what they want when they want it. That's exactly what it is. They cannot deal with not living the Western lifestyle, not being able to get what they want when they want it. Since the lockdown, people aren't able to go out and do what they wanted to do before, and it starts to mess things up. Rick Tungo, file offer to compromise. Get a tax law, you pay pennies. Yeah, exactly, Rick. Exactly. The guy literally paid pennies. Back in the day, I'm talking 40 years ago, they dinged me really bad too and said I owed this absorbent amount of money, $88,000 for something. I go, no way. I mean, I lost sleep. I was literally crying over it. I was like really upset. How in the world? Well, I have to sell my house. This is really back in the 80s. And I'm going, how in the world can I owe that much money? So I actually had my brother. I told him the story. He said, I'll take care of that for you. And ended up paying like, I don't know, $1,000.
Michael and Heidi.
Michael and Heidi, good morning. Daniel, I'd rather handle a crisis in U.S. And a lot of times people just can't be able to get what they want when they want it. So they're doing that. As a contractor, I used to wait till I owed the lot and sell it for 10% on a dollar. Scoot, there you go. I could see that, Scoot. And believe it or not, but at the time, you know, I remember getting this. I remember getting a big check, put it in the bank, and my banker says, IRS just seized your accounts. I go, what? They just seized every account that you have. You can't get any money out of the banks. They just seized everything, put a lien on everything. I said, I just put a big check in. Yeah. And he goes, that check is gone. But to come down to the bank, I'm going to give you a loan. So he gave me a loan. He gave me a loan for whatever I wanted. He said, get this thing worked out. This is a really good banker. It's just good close friend. And so we worked it out. I worked it out. I just said my brother got involved in it. Ogre, frogs eat a log fishing pole and a worm on a hook to go bobbing for frogs. We have 97 watching and 25 thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mike T. Man.
Yep.
Daniel T. I'm wanting to come back to Philippines, but I want 14-day confinement. They don't want me there right now. If and when they have that available, they have a new program. What's that called, honey? Rapid test? Rapid test. What's the time frame? Hours, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think
The
it's like
hour.
2 hours, 3 hours.
Because the lady from Davao went to Perth,
Rapid
right?
test. Yeah.
She just go for rapid test.
So when you come out, they give you a rapid test, and you know within a time frame, and then you go your merry way. It's terrible. Unfortunately, immigration here in the Philippines is slowly laying off its employees due to the budget crunch. Yeah, and there's less foreigners. There are quite a few that's going back. There really is. There's quite a few going back that way. That is what a lot of the higher paid 1099 people do. They pay a portion to the taxes. Yeah, and they just wait till they get dinged. They just wait. They wait to that moment when they get dinged, meaning the IRS sees their accounts and they make a decision on what the best thing to do is. And that happens quite a bit. You know, that's something that's normal. What's Michael and Heidi say, darling?
He said to Ronald Bowden, yeah, don't forget the same trouble exiting. I think people forget the time and effort it would take go back to the USA. Not all AGUs are allowing commercial flights to Manila.
That's true. That's true, Mike. That's true. That's true. And just because you go back doesn't it. Listen, it's not going to be the same as it was when you left it, right? Isn't that the way it is, right?
You remember Joseph Kiefer yesterday?
Joseph Kiefer, huh?
Yeah, they're in Cebu.
Yeah.
He said that they cannot go out because they're...
Yeah. Remember Joseph, guys, is always on the channel. We got quite a few guys that's actually now that are here and just really having a good time enjoying themselves. Cebu City is now surrounded by police, military, and special forces in all corners. No one get away and make excuses now since the checkpoints are much stricter. Yeah. Well, Tom, it's like that old Rolling Stone song. You can't always get what you want, but you get what you need. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. Hello, Michael and Heidi. Oh, Scott, I thought you were doing the suppliers. IRS, good. How's your feeling after that long walk on that long bridge, Michael and Heidi's answer, Mr. JG? I guarantee he said he's pretty sore. Rick, can't wait till we come home to Cebu. Start looking for a place to build or buy. Hey, Rick, there's some beautiful places over there. I saw some deals on Facebook in Cebu. Wow. Look on Facebook Marketplace, Rick. Oh, man, some great deals over there. Did you apply for Bengay, JG? Or Behold, next to you guys. There you go. JG, in New York, you can do a test for free and find out the next day. Yeah, they have what they call a rapid test or something. They test you at the moment, and then they go back and they, I guess, give you a results in a period of like few hours. I was looking at my drop frames, 1,800 drop frames. That's pretty good. 1,800 or Daniel T. Drop frames. My bit rate's running at 300 kilobytes a second, I guess, or I don't know how that works. And my drop frames are 1,900 now. Uh-oh, I spoke too soon. Total bytes. That's the reason why I'm using this. It's a lot better than YouTube. Even though I'm streaming through YouTube, we would move anywhere. That's Ruth and I. We're flexible anywhere. I'm okay living anywhere. It doesn't matter where I live. I mean, I could live in a tent. Yeah.
I think the chat is over there.
No, the chat's not in there, darling. Darling, chat's not there, precious.
They all have messages there.
Oh,